If you enjoyed that clip and you want to watch the entire show, all you got to do is tap that link in the bottom and it'll take you to the full show where you can ingest, get with every word that I had to say about all these games. So, Oz.com, tap that link, watch that full version, throw a like, throw a sub. See ya. And of course, thank you very much for watching. All right, so let's move on to another game in the Big South. This is a game where this is a team that we should be familiar with because I often go to these teams and make some of my show picks on them. When we're talking about Longwood going over to Charleston Southern, these are two teams that, listen, they really haven't been making you a ton of money in your bankroll. They haven't been winning a lot of games, and that's definitely indicative by Longwood's 9-14 record, 12-10 ATS, and Charleston Southern's 2-16 win-loss record and 7-10 ATS, where they're 1-6 ATS at home. The difference is Longwood has been cashing tickets as of late. They are 8-2 ATS in their last 10, and Charleston Southern's been doing a decent job also, cashing 6 out of their last 10 tickets. But I think that with Longwood, this is a number that really all you got to do is win the game. And I think that you're going to be able to find your way to win this game by 4 points or more. When I look at Longwood, this is a team that at this number, which, excuse me, I did not let you know, did open at 131 and a 3-point favorite for Longwood. I think that this is the right number. I think that with Longwood, I would have made them probably a 6 to 7 point favorite, and then I would have started looking at Charleston Southern. I think that with Longwood, they're really getting a lot of good production from a lot of different areas at the same time, and that's been definitely beneficial to them. I think that with the combination of Hero Legion, Justin Hill, and Juan Munoz in the backcourt, you're going to need some good ball handling, you're going to need some aggressive driving, and you're going to just need some shot making in grimy spots against the trees. Of course, with Charleston Southern, this is a team that doesn't really have a ton of size that's going to really deter you from getting over there. But I do think that this is a Longwood team that has to score the 3-point shot. When they're on the road, this is a team that obviously looks and plays a lot different than they do at home. And I think that this is the one opportunity and game on the schedule remaining that give them an opportunity to amend that record and that perception. I think that with Longwood, they're going to really have to battle. They're going to really have to play a battle of pace. Usually in games that Longwood wins, you're going to see them stay under 130. In games that Charleston Southern plays in, whether they win or lose, they're going to probably go over 130. I think that 3-point shooting is really going to determine what happens with the total and what's going to happen with the side. With Longwood, that's the one area of their offense that is always consistent and always potent is their 3-point shooting attack. And specifically in the last 5 games, they have been shooting close to 40% from the line and making sometimes 8 to 10 of them a game. They're doing a good job on the offensive glass, which against Charleston Southern is going to be a main advantage that they're going to be able to exploit. I think that the one thing that they have to do is force turnovers also. This is a team that's definitely started to try and take the ball away from their opponents a lot more. And with a trio of I would say athletic guards, I would just say actually athletic basketball players that can bring good on-ball defense, are strong, are tough, can get and crash on the glass, and can hit a couple threes also in Deshaun Wade, Christian Wilson, and Zach Watson. I think that's just going to be too much for Charleston Southern in this game. I know that Philandrius Fleming is a great 3-level scorer. He's an all-around guy. He's a heart and soul type player. But even with Emery Knox and Jaquavian Florence, you just don't have enough, in my opinion. If this was obviously more than 2 buckets, I would start to obviously look at Charleston Southern, but I just don't see it. I think that in the first game, you're more likely to see Longwood be able to clamp down on defense and struggle from the field themselves. I think that their main outlet obviously is their three-point shooting, and if they can hit, let's say, 8 or 10 of those like they have the last couple games, I do think that they're going to be able to win this and cover this number. I like the under in the game, and that's where I'm going to go with it also. I'm going to do a little bit of line shopping right now, and I know that I can get a 3 on Longwood at -110. That's going to be the best line. The question is, can I get a better number and line than 131 on the total? And I'm seeing a 130.5 at BetMGM. Let's have a look at what our friends at Circa have. They have a 130.5. So I will take that 131. And I'm going to take it at PointsBet. So for this game, we're going to take Longwood -3. And we are going to take the under 131. Both are -110 at PointsBet, which is another great U.S. legal book that if you don't have an account at, you should get one.